So hello. This is my first attempt on YouTube going live. I wanted to have it landscape. It doesn't look like, and also my camera is a bit different than I use normally. But anyway, I just want to try how it is. I know it's no one joining at the moment because I haven't told you, I haven't planned it. I just put it on. But I am in a Cimice, which is Prague 8 at the border of Prague, and it's a beautiful suburb. It's north of Prague, but it's very close, let's say 10 minutes drive from the city, very city center. So I am now going to switch the other side. Yeah, and that's where we are. There is a Dobrý den. Very beautiful cafe where we like to go always at the weekends. So we have a coffee, we have a very nice cake here inside in a garden, which is part of the housing here. And now I am going to the what we call Cimice Groove. Cimice Groove. So let's go. The dogs love it here. They are running like crazy. Yeah. And now it's Irvínek. It's a popular place for walks, for jogging, for traveling on a bike, and so on. So I would prefer if the tourists like the landscape style, but I was not successful. I'm just learning with the live YouTube. So this is the tour which is made exactly for this purpose. Just to look around and to try the life as I would like to change it from Zoom, which I'm using now, to YouTube. Let's see how it works. So anyway, this is the forest or groove as we call it. It's, as I told you, at the northern part of Prague. It's probably not that busy today because it's Easter weekend, and on Easter a lot of people are leaving the country. They go, leaving Prague, not country. They go somewhere to the country, to the cottages, which is quite popular way how to spend weekend, and especially the Easter one. You have a bunch of friends there and so on. So this beautiful bush, that's the one which blooms the first. We call it Zlatice. Zlatý is gold. So it's a Zlatice, and we quite love it. Then some trees, cherry trees, that starts to be in bloom, but not yet. The nature is only waking up at the moment. So who can you see is my husband and my mother and two of our dogs. The smaller one here, it's our Irvínek. Here the bigger one, it's Faninka. Faninka is a girl, and she's 2 months, exactly 2 months younger than Irvínek is, but she's 60% more of weight. She's a very strong girl, and she lives with my parents, of course. So this is the direction out of Prague. We are really at the border. But what is interesting that Prague 8 is not far. So you have Prague, like imagine it like a circle, and then we are somewhere here. The center is here, so it's not far. The south and the west and the east Prague, they are much further than where we are here. So usually you can really see the people with babies walking by, strollers, bikes, walkers. As expected, today is a little bit more deserted. Here what we are looking at is touristic marking. We have in our country these marks, which you usually see one from the other. This is actually too close. However, you can follow these. You have them on a map, like a green line, red line, yellow line. So this is one of such a ways of marking the touristic road, and even in Prague they care of it. It's a Czech club of tourists who does it actually for free, and they do it for fun because they enjoy it. And Czech Club of Tourists is quite popular and a long living association. Maybe you have been with me in Petřín Hill, and that's Czech Club of Tourists who built the Petřín Watchtower, as they originally visited the opening of Eiffel Tower, fell in love with it, collected money, and built the Petřín Watchtower. Yeah, it starts to be a little bit busier. It's just something around lunchtime. I think it's 1 o'clock. Yeah. And today we had a change of time, so everyone is a little bit sleepy because we lost 1 hour. Yeah. We like to do this walk because people, especially our dogs, really love it, really enjoy it. They love running, meeting new friends, and so on. So that's their heaven at the moment. And we don't do a big circle because we walk with my mother, and we want her to be more trained. So where they are, yeah. So my husband here, my mother, and my father has somewhere there. He actually is watching this YouTube live stream, so that's probably why he is standing and only watching the phone somewhere there. Yeah. We have to check on the dogs because they sometimes, especially Irvínek, it's not visible in the old leaf that well with his collar. Faninka is better visible as she's black, but Irvínek gets lost in the leaves. So then there is also this building where the man, it's called Hájenka. This is high, which is like a groove high. So Hájenka is the place where the man who takes care of the groove or forest or wood usually lives. So there is little Hájenka. But when I will look this way, you see there is block of flats, housing estate. It's quite a lot of people living very close, and I believe this is great location because you have this groove just behind your window. Some children's playground here as well. Wooden, we call them prolézačky because you are moving through it. I mean the children, but it's not that busy today. Yeah, our dogs are usually quite beloved, so they like it. How did we get here? This was not our common place to go. But one year, something like 5-6 years ago, I took care of a dog. We haven't got our dog yet, so it must be much longer. It's probably 7 years before COVID. So I was taking care of the dog of my mother-in-law, and every day I choose like another place to go. And once I have chosen this forest, this groove, and that's how we discovered the cafe. I will show you. You can hear there is a lot of information about the leaves, about the trees, what's growing here, what animals do live here. You can do some games. Yeah. So we were walking this 7 years ago. It was with my father and the dog, and then we have discovered this sign. And following this sign, we then visited the cafe. And since then, we go here for very nice. This is actually a cafe, and they are also doing the desserts, the cakes. So, sweet place at the groove, 500 meters back. How you feel before the visit and how do you feel after the visit. And based on this sign, I we started to visit the place. So there is a dog. That's the house for the manager of the wood. And here we have Cimice, as this place is called Cimice. So this one is Cimice. It's supposed to be dwarf, or a little bit bigger, dwarf, oak dwarf, the patron of Cimice, Cimice Grove, Cimice, oak dwarf. Yeah. And I think for the first try, it was enough. So I'm going to finish the live stream. Next time I will try to go landscape, and I hope I will be able to do the tours in on YouTube more often. So I'm not sure how to switch it off actually. I believe so. First, goodbye. Then I will turn this. Yeah, and now I will try to push this one.